Hello Internet, I am back making another video. Sorry about the awkward angle I'm starting at. I promise I'll change it shortly. I just needed you to see this shirt. Make tacos, not war, because while war may not be the answer, tacos usually are. So, anyway goes, I'm Giggs, Raccoon Sergeant, Paul, Thrift Shop Intellectual, whatever you happen to know me by, depending on where you might have gotten to me from, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or, wherever. Anyway goes, I'm Paul. And I'm pretty proud of myself right now because I am getting ready to shoot and upload the second video in less than a week, which is very unusual for me. I usually go a couple weeks between making videos, which I'm trying to fix, or sometimes I go forever between making videos. But anyway, we're back today. And today the topic is one that's very near and dear to my heart. I've decided that today I am going to talk to you guys about banned books. Now, a lot of you know that I'm a nerd, obviously from the fact that I've made numerous videos about nerdy stuff, even video game reviews, which may be my next video actually. I'm thinking about reviewing the MMORPG I've been playing, Neverwinter. But I read a lot. Like a lot. And I read a lot of different kinds of stuff. I have, comic books. I've got... just for no reason, Weapons of the American Revolution, in case you're ever wondering about things like that. The Dangerous Book for Boys is definitely something that all of you should pick up. In fact, my oldest daughter, when she was looking through this, she said, I don't understand why the cover says it's for boys. That's a really cool book. And she's right, it is a really cool book that will teach you how to do a lot of really neat things and educate you about a lot of really cool events in not only American but world history. So anything that can teach me how to do stuff and teach me about other things in history, I love learning. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do. And actually, myself and Hank Green are, we agree on the fact that curiosity and the desire to know more about things may very well be the greatest human attribute. So, there's that. But, none of those books are banned. I'm going to start off this video just by pulling out my handy big black notebook, and I'm going to read to you a list of a few banned books. Some of them I'll even tell you why they were banned, the first part of the list. I'm not, however, going to list all the banned books that have ever been banned, because if I did, I wouldn't have time to do anything else in this video, and it would probably be the longest video I've ever made. There's been a lot of banned books. So, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was banned in China because of anthropomorphized animals acting on the same level of complexity as humans. All Quiet on the Western Front was banned in Nazi Germany for being anti-war and insulting the Wehrmacht. American Psycho was banned in the Australian state of Queensland for excessive violence. An Area of Darkness was banned in India for their negative portrayal of Indians. The Anarchist Cookbook is was banned in Australia. Animal Farm in 1943 couldn't find a publisher because of its criticism of USSR, which was a big ally to the United Kingdom, and they're very powerful. So, well, they were very, very powerful at the time, and so they had a hard time finding a publisher. And then once published, it was banned in USSR and many other communist countries. It was banned in Kenya for 1991 for criticizing corrupt leaders, banned in 2002 in the United Arab Emirates for going against Islamic values, and it's still banned in Cuba and North Korea and censored in China and Vietnam. The Bible has been censored and or banned in dozens of countries, including some where it's censored or banned now. The Canterbury Tales by Chaucer was banned from U.S. mail because obscenity laws said you couldn't mail filth. Diary of Anne Frank was banned in Lebanon for favorable depiction of Jews and Israel and Zionism. Frankenstein was banned in apartheid South Africa for obscenities. Grapes of Wrath banned in many areas of the U.S., including California, for its unflattering portrayal of its residents. Naked Lunch was banned in Boston for obscenity. 1984 was banned in Soviet Union because it was a satire based on Stalin's leadership, and it was nearly banned in the US and the UK during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The Satanic Bible was banned in apartheid South Africa for moral reasons. Now, that's all the ones I'm going to tell you why they were banned, but on the list of banned books, Huckleberry Finn, Don Quixote, Tom Sawyer, Gulliver's Travels, Scarlet Letter, Leaves of Grass, Les Miserables, Dracula, Of Mice and Men, A Farewell to Arms, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Lord of the Flies, Fahrenheit 451, The Sun Also Rises, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, East of Eden, Catcher in the Rye, Slaughterhouse-Five, Clockwork Orange, Stranger in a Strange Land. Great big list of banned books. And I have to say, my favorite author of all time has always been John Steinbeck, and I love the fact that so many of his books are on the list of banned books, because my Steinbeck collection has significantly added to my banned books collection. Now, the reason I personally love banned books so much is because I love the idea that an idea can be dangerous to a government. Those of you who watch V for Vendetta have heard the quote numerous times, I'm sure, that governments shouldn't be afraid of their, people shouldn't be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people. And I'm a firm believer in that. And so the idea that these books will give you dangerous ideas that are dangerous to these governments makes me a very happy person, because people should be dangerous. At least on that level. I mean, I'm not advocating, violence or terrorism or anything like that. But the idea that a book will put dangerous ideas in your head that might bring down a fascist or totalitarian regime if too many people get their hands on the books is a beautiful, beautiful thing. In fact, if I had thought ahead, I would have brought out my whole stack of banned books that I have. Eventually, I want to have everything on the list and just have an entire bookshelf dedicated to them. But I don't currently have that. And a lot of the books that I have are in PDF format, because I do, in fact, read a lot of books on both my phone and on a Nook. Before you go yelling about that, make sure you go back and watch my video, Don't Lose Faith in Beloved Mediums. But yeah, so there's an entire section of literature that governments don't want you to have. That's pretty cool. And I recommend that everybody go out and get your hands on as many banned books as possible. Especially the ones like 1984, Animal Farm, Fahrenheit 451, that preach against totalitarian governments. So, yeah, do that. Now we're going to go ahead and break off from the point of the video, because I've covered that about as much as it really needs to be covered. I love banned books, and I hope you do too. What I want to do now, actually, is give a shout out to my new friends over at the Ohio Nerdfighters group on Facebook. Guys, I really hope you're watching this. If you are, do me a favor, comment your favorite banned book in the comments below. I am currently having a hard time actually deciding between 1984 and Catcher in the Rye for which one would be my favorite of all the banned books. So if you have a favorite banned book, or if you collect banned books, comment. Let me know what's up. Also, don't forget to be awesome. And this is very off topic, but for the Ohio Nerdfighters, those of you, because we all know Ohio Nerdfighters, one of the things that we're about is making Ohio suck less. I think Ohio is pretty awesome, period. But, it can always suck less. Everything can. So if you're one of those people that enjoys local art, local whatever, then what you should do is seek out and find the movies and music of Henrik Kudo. He's from my hometown of Dayton. Up until recently, his movies were mainly kind of satirical, very funny horror. He's branched out from that now. He's kind of done a drama and just a few straight comedies. In fact, right now, he's got a movie coming out soon called Awkward Thanksgiving. Guess what that's about? He also does music. His music is very much humorous folk rock. My personal favorite song of his is actually called Miley Cyrus is Pregnant with My Two-Headed Love Child, and it will have you rolling in the floor. But he rocks out on a ukulele, man, so check out Henrik Kudo. And that's pretty much all I have for today. Don't forget to be awesome. Nerdfighter love. You guys have a great day.